first thing, that is the tongue. On the tongue, fridge is open. Can someone shut it? Thank you. I know, you're cold? Oh. It's freezing in here. We good? Okay. That's the tongue. On the tongue, those little bumps that you see, those are the papillae, okay? Under the tongue, there's a fold of skin that connects the tongue to the floor of the mouth. That is the lingual frenulum, okay? On the side, there's a space here in between the jaw, the lower jaw, and the cheek. That is called the vestibule. It's a space. So I have a tongue, papillae on the tongue, lingual frenulum below it, and the vestibule is the space. Now, the roof of the mouth, if you probe it, it's hard. That's the hard palate. If you keep probing down to where the bone stops and it's only soft tissue, that's the soft palate. I have to go pretty far to get to the soft palate, so you can probably guess I can't pin that because you won't even see the pin back there. Okay, so we can forget about soft palate for now. So I have the hard palate, tongue, papillae, lingual frenulum, vestibule. That's everything in the mouth. Now on the side of the head, there's a gland right down here on the end. It's at the angle of the mandible. That is the parotid gland. It looks kind of like cheese, like cottage cheese in a bag. That's the parotid gland. There's a duct that goes from the gland to the corner of the mouth, and that is the parotid duct. So I have a gland and a duct. Parotid duct, parotid gland. On this cat, it's right here. There's a little bit of the gland, and there's the duct. It's right there. It's just like a thin white hair or white line going from the gland to the corner of the mouth. Okay, did you guys see it over there? Did you see it? Parotid gland, parotid duct. Okay, in the neck, behind the trachea, do you guys remember the trachea that you took in AP1? There is a muscular tube called the esophagus. It's right there, behind the trachea. All right, so we're good. Below the diaphragm. The first organ you're going to see is huge. Covers most of the upper abdomen. That's the liver. Embedded in the liver is a deflated balloon called the gallbladder. It's right there. That's the gallbladder. If you don't see the gallbladder on this surface, you might have to pick it up and look for it. You should find it in between the lobes. There's the gallbladder. Okay. Lift up the liver to reveal the stomach. I know what I can do. I can turn this cat around for you guys over there. So there's the liver, gallbladder, lift it up, there's your stomach. There's the stomach. The stomach has parts to it, okay? The highest part of the stomach is the fundus. So there's the fundus up here. It's the very top. The body, and then the last part is the pylorus. Here's the fundus, body, pylorus is the last part of the stomach. The stomach also has two curves, the greater curvature and the lesser curvature on top. So, greater curvature on the bottom, lesser curvature on the top. Now, the lesser curvature has tissue connecting it to the liver called the lesser omentum. That's the lesser omentum. So, lesser curvature, lesser omentum. The greater curvature also has omentum attached to it called the greater omentum.